Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II After the End. In the last episode, we were in the midst of fighting a great holy war against Superior for Michigan, when all of a sudden, for no real apparent reason, at least that I've been able to see, Arcas's belly became invalid, and the war ended inconclusively. So we did the next best thing, which is declare a normal holy war against them for mid-Michigan here, and we grabbed a chunk of their territory anyway. And it looks like that one of our vassals here decided to grab a big chunk of what used to be Canada here. And that's fine. That is perfectly fine. The important part is that the kingdom is growing, because this game has been intent on giving me a hard time, and we've been succeeding in spite of it. For now. I just had to open my big mouth, didn't I? Alright, well, hopefully the game won't throw me any more nasty curveballs. Alright, we have this duel. I am not going to do that. The last thing I need to do is die in a duel. Alright, who is our heir? Our heir is our son, age 4. It looks like he has enough votes to become heir. We're training him in the ways of, well, giving him struggle education. Hopefully it'll increase his martial skill. Let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's roll forward. Now, speaking of shocking news, Lenore tried to have me assassinated to make sure I wouldn't discover her plot to kill Lamont Parma. Expose her immediately. Okay, the plot is revealed. Alright, so we need to let the army rebuild a little bit. Well, actually, it's not in a bad position. But we have truce here. We're trying to fabricate a claim here. There isn't really a lot to do at the moment in terms of moving towards our goal of obtaining the Kingdom of Michigan. Because I think... yeah, I can claim Bruce, but that's about it. Which I don't really want or need that. So, we'll just wait for that, claim to fabricate. And how long is this? Until December 13th, 2814. So, 2 more years for that truce to complete. We had a son. Named Renault, or Renault. Alright. So, we can do a couple of things. Let's go on a salvage expedition real quick. Let's see. Jackanopolis. The people of Jackanopolis follow the Rust cultist faith and are culturally Rostmen. Let's see. Let's see if we can get something else. We'll only try that a couple of times. If nothing... people of Flint. No, let's try one more time. To get something that is not Rust cultist. Ah, here we go. Province of Gore. People of Gore follow the High Church faith. And are Ontarian. That will be my destination. We will consult the tax priests for good salvage locations. Ooh, what's this? My niece. Ooh. We got willful, timid, playful. Let's get her some martial education. Now, we'll assemble a battle-hardened warband. Ooh, we can increase the size of the retinue. What do we want to go with? Pikemen? Yeah, let's go with some pikemen. We'll send envoys to smooth the way ahead. Alright, let's merge that in. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go. We have a regent. That's fine. Competing salvager. During your expedition to Gore, you encounter an agent of an unknown lord who shares your faith. He appears to be scouting new salvage sites for his master. Prestige, piety. I could use the piety. Collapse. Okay, so the place is caving in. We plan for this risk. A 25% chance of getting diligent. That would be awesome. And we do have diligent. I don't know if we got it or if we already had it. I can't remember. Ooh. Your men have discovered a large metal box beneath the ruins of a long-forgotten structure in Gore. The strong box is corroded but still intact. Who knows what mysteries or treasures of the old world are sealed within it? Have my tinker open it carefully. Do not wish to damage the contents. The safe door finally opens, and you can see the contents. A collection of small ornate boxes about the size of your palm. Each box contains a cylinder with patterns of tiny protrusions, adjacent to an array of metal tines of various lengths. You twist the small crank on the side of the box, and it begins to blink out an old-world melody that probably hasn't been heard for centuries. This will be a hit among my courtiers, a song for the ages. Ah, music boxes. Salvage expedition ends. You have returned from your salvage expedition with baubles and artifacts of the old world. Do we keep them for myself? Or gain the piety and gain some additional moral authority. I don't think Rust Cultist really needs more moral authority. We'll get a little bit of a prestige out of that. Okay, there we go. Now, next thing we can do. Young Uric has finished his education in stewardship. I notice with pride that he's attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Heir to the oligarchy of Mid-Michigan. Excellent. He is angry for not being on the council. He is decent at learning. But he's not that great at anything else. But he's still at 100. So they gave him a whole bunch of stuff, so. Alright, so the other thing we can do is hold a grand tournament. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, I wonder... Oh, wait a minute. We also got this. Who holds that? Prince Stepin is no longer spy master for High Fabricator Nicholas. Okay. Oh! Yohogania did. De jure... Duchies. Actually, that's perfectly fine by me. And actually kind of cleans up the border a little bit over there. Tournament begin for the next 2 months. Let it all show their martial brilliance. Okay, so we will need to hire a new spy master. Hold on. Frederick Steelheart was tragically killed. Most unfortunate. Alright, so... This guy wants to be on the council, but he's a garbage spy master. And he is a much better spy master, but I don't necessarily want someone who doesn't like me a lot. He's my rival. This guy's good. We'll go with him. Tell him to scheme. And we need a designated regent. Need a commander. My prisoner, Magnate Trevor of the Thumb, is complaining about his dark cell. Can we ransom him? 70 gold. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh. Let's see. Who is he? He's just some dude. My guest was killed. Okay. Title loss on succession. Oligarch Vincennes of Upper Ohio. Mommy. Falls away to 3rd place. Okay. Can I get him to support my heir? Bravery. Okay, this guy won 2nd place. I crowned the winner of my grand tournament. Good. Tournament is over. Alright. Still wants me to duel this guy, which I am definitely not going to do. Master Librarian. No one can be Master Librarian. Venerable Elder. Oh. Probably should get someone of low opinion. There we go. Eleanor has written a song in my honor. Apparently wants me to know that I'm the best person in the world. My 6-year-old courtier. I can tell stories to impress her. I'm just a responsible adult. Gains the trait humble. Monthly piety. Eleanor is no less impressed with me. Now it seems that I'm quite the idol for her. Gains the trait idolizer. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Who... Mommy? She's growing older. See that Ellen could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. She can learn on her own. Right, you. You. I discovered a plot where Amelia Kukla seeks to kill Leopold Martinson. Can I ask him to support my heir? Can I buy a favor from him for 200 gold? $200 gold's pretty expensive. Let's see. Ask. Educate shop proposal. So then how do I get him? Let's see. Children lack an education focus. Guess we'll go with stewardship education. Let me throwing a lot of money at this guy. Or did he already change his vote? Or no, someone voted for somebody else. My nephew. Caring for the sick and infirm is one of the duties of charity. There are people in our court that need our help. Visit one of them. Show charity. Help one of them. Gains the trait humble. Do I already have humble? Yes. But we can get the additional piety. We'll visit one of them. Now, I wonder if I could do this. Yes. Okay. So, could I call in this favor? Actually, no. Is it only the council that votes on those? Alright, so these are the only guys that are actually voters. All these guys really like me. Let's see. Voters who have not voted yet. Request council support. Yes. Request council support. Yes. So let's do that. We'll owe those guys favors, but that's okay. Lords of Ohio have approved the institution of marginal status of women law. Alright, good. Definitely want to get that up there. Just in case we end up having a female heir. Be nice not to have a penalty. Bad news. Attempts to increase the province levy have met with nothing but failure, and the reason behind this is Station Master Orville of Illyria. Levy reinforcement rate. Alright, army levies. We're at maximum strength. When does this truce fall off? 13 December. Rich merchants want to buy titles, and the barons protest, saying their titles are priceless. Mere merchants should not be allowed to gain noble rights just because they can afford it. As long as I get paid, I don't care. Or titles cannot be bought. My steward. Hetman of Salvage? He's my vassal. I'm not even sure. A barony. And this guy is a couple of barons. I don't care. Titles cannot be bought. Oh, what just happened here? Attacking oligarch Freeland of West Tennessee in Detroiter Holy War for Niagara. For Niagara? West Tennessee, this guy. My son, alright, he needs... Guess we'll go with thrift. Alright. Is there anything else that we can really do at the moment? Not until we get this claim. Or this guy. We lose that that truce. New important decisions are available. Oh, we can go on a salvage expedition again. Nah, we probably won't do that again. At least not right away. Still not quite up to full strength on the retinue. What's this? Oh, truce is expiring. Okay, 51 days left until the truce expires. Alright, Appalachia's been growing. Oh, look at the Ozarks. The Holy Colombian Confederacy is in a little bit of trouble there. Young Ellen has finished her education in ways of war. It is evident that she has excelled in her studies. She gets skilled tactician. She is my daughter. Let's see, she is brawny, gregarious, and stubborn. The two lights of Old North Church. Two lights have recently been seen shining in the steeple of Boston's Old North Church. One of the few pre-cataclysmic churches still standing. There's an ancient tale about that, but I can't remember what it is. It was just a children's story anyway. Let's see. My niece, not worried about my niece so much. Alright, so it is January 2015. Not 2015, 2815. So, the truce should be over. So we should be ready to go ahead and go to war with this guy again to claim some more of his territory. Let's see. De jure. Tycoonship of Michigan. Cannot usurp a title from someone who is at war. You are at war? Defending against Oligarch Jerome, the sword of the machine spirits, in Talbotite Holy War for Huronia. For Huronia. This? Oh, there's a little bit of superior in there. Alright, well, let's see. If we were going to go to war with this guy, because he is Old Rust Cult, so we can holy war against him. Golden Horseshoe, no, we're not worried about that. Huronia, not worried about that. Indianapolis, we can grab that down there, not worried about that yet. Holy War for Michiana. For Sioux. For up north. For West Michigan. Up north sounds interesting. That actually might be very interesting, up north. Because up north is a 5-province duchy, or 5-county duchy, which if we can get 3 of those counties, we can then usurp that, because then we'll hold the majority of it, at least I think we can, and that'll give us de jure claims on these 2. So we won't have to fabricate for them. You know what? Let's do it. We're a little late in the episode, but we're going to do it. If we can't finish by the end of the episode, it's no big deal. Up north. Oh, hold on. Let me... He has 8,500 troops. I can put 11,500 in there. Let me check the diplomatic relations. Does he have any allies? No, he does not. So that is good. Declare war. For up north. Send it. Raise the army. Begin gathering everybody. Oh. That's where his army is, okay. He's gonna try and get in here. We gotta get in there and destroy that army. Maybe relieve these sieges. So I don't know if they count against us. Lost control, yeah, they do count against us. Defeat. Alright. Just get everybody together. It's fine. Means we know where all of his guys are. Let's get marching there. See if we can take out this small group of men first. Victory. Chaos of battle, your men have managed to corner Franjo. He resisted bravely before they slew him. Good riddance. I am not on the battlefield. Good. I am not on the battlefield. I have not had a lot of success fighting on the battlefield in this game. So, no, we're not going to be doing that anymore. Alright. Let's see here. How's this siege go? There's 523 men there. Alright, just split this up. Send 5,000 men over there. They should be able to take care of that. Let's send some reinforcements. Oh, okay. No, we don't need any reinforcements. Oh, let's send you over there. Are these raiders? No. Those guys are in shadow retreat. Victory. Perfect. We just get these guys back in our control. That'll improve our war score. Then we can go chase their armies down some more. Alright, victory. Durant, my son, says his favorite toy is missing and he won't go to bed without it. Okay, guess I'll have to go find it. Found the toy Durant was crying about after going through the trash, but now he's not satisfied because it smells. Oligarch Vincennes is no longer Chancellor. Okay. We need a new commander. New Chancellor. Get the fabricating claims. Alright, got the army back together. She's growing older. That's my daughter, but I'm don't have to worry about my daughter right now. The British are coming. Oh, right. The British are coming. The Old North Church in Boston. A fleet has appeared in Cape Cod, full of men wearing red jackets. They claim to have sailed from the far side of the ocean and seek to bring the world we know under the rule of the one we call Queen. For human mouths cannot voice her true name. Not again. Not now. The Minutemen's hour has come. The Minutemen's hour has come. Excellent. Alright. Let's go with the military organization. Let's go with church infrastructure. Let's get religious customs. Well, good thing we don't have any holdings on the East Coast. I don't know where the British have landed. Young Christina's finished her education in the ways of war. It turned out less well than expected. Oh. Is it in Boston? Chiefdom of Boston. Occultist, pagan. Or is it over here? Attacking Queen Jeanette of New England and Pentecostite New England subjugation war. Lord Admiral Havelock of the Redcoat Dominion and Redcoat Invasion War of New England. Ah. That's where they're invading. We'll see if the Brits can actually get a foothold. In the meantime, we have a war to win. We're gonna cross the strait, but we outnumber them like almost 4 to 1. So, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, perfect. Oh, we need another commander. Let's make sure that we got guys assigned. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna head up the Cadillac. You have learned of other enthusiasts in Kyoga who share your interest in miniature armies, pitting them against each other in glorious battle. They will soon be holding a tournament to establish once and for all who the greatest general is. Perhaps you should grace them with your presence. Yes, my armies will crush all opposition. Uh-oh, I'm ill. I would rather not die now. My heir is 9. You make way to the small hovel where the gaming enthusiasts have gathered. Your bodyguards kick open the shack's ramshackle door and announce your presence to the bewildered peasant teenagers inside. They are already sitting around a table in the midst of a battle with their own painted little armies. Right then, who will face me first? As your armored guards stand at silent attention along the walls of the hut, you do battle with your wooden army. The dice do not roll your way, but at least you have gained several valuable tactical insights. With his miniature cavalry surrounding the last of your army, one of the trembling teenagers asks in a meek voice, "Do you yield, my lord?" "I yield. Well fought, boy." Alright. Let's, we're not taking attrition, so we'll just sit here and siege. Keep our army together. Oh, what's going on down here? Attacking Oligarch Eisenslaus the Lecher in 3rd Miamian Civil War to increase council power. Attacking Tycoon in the Holy War up north. Okay, so he's had a little bit of a civil war to increase his own council power. That's kind of hilarious. What's this? This is a peasant revolt. Let's actually go ahead and split this army. Send someone to chase these guys down before they cause problems. Word has reached me that an ambitious adventurer, Count James, is gathering men for some sort of attack on my territory. Oh, another one of these? Where are you going? There. 5,700 men versus 2,800 men. Should be able to take care of that. I woke this morning feeling much better. It seems my illness has passed. Very good. Oh, whoa, whoa. One children educational focus. Indolent, willful, idolizer. Learning. Yes, let's go with learning. Alright, good. Then you get back up there. Need a new commander. My son needs a focus. I guess we can go with thrift. Is it maybe duty? On duty and diligence, a common trait outcome for this focus is conscientious. Never been a shortage of soldiers. Okay, we got some increased reinforcement rate. That's good. Let's speed this up a little bit to get the sieges done. Our war score might shoot up once we actually get this, because they'll no longer, you know, have all of their territories. 83%, yep. Young Lenore never stops eating and always staying. See if we can get Gregarious. Oh, let's actually chase their army down some more. Never mind. Young Willa has finished her education and stewardship. I notice with pride that she has attained nothing more less than a masterful level of knowledge. Excellent. She is a good steward. His favorite toy is missing and he won't go to bed without it. I may have thrown it out today. Oh, this again? I'll go find it. Well, it looks like they are fighting their revolt and they're going to win. Victory? We're at 96%. Alright, one more siege should do it. Oh, man. Look what this guy took. Talbot. Arranged marriage has been received. King Axel of Appalachia wants to marry my niece. You know what? We will accept that. We have no interest in fighting Appalachia right now. So a marriage alliance is not a problem. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Victory, we're 100%. Very good. Offer peace, enforce demands, yes. Send everybody home. We are threatening. We're up to 9%. We can usurp. Oh, we could usurp that, but we can't yet. And we can usurp this. We can't yet, because they're at war. Alright, you guys. Let's actually keep them in the region. Oh, and we need to hand this out to somebody. I'm pretty sure I can't... No, I can't. Okay. It'll have to be men not in prison. Not a ruler. My religion. Adult. Yes. Let's see, my brother. Let's see, but he's not that great. Let's see. My kinsman, he's 45. I was just trying to see if there's any family members I have that I could put in charge. Ooh. My nephew, Alfred. Prince of Ohio. Commander of Ohio. He has a weak claim on the Tycoon ship. He is a very good commander. In fact, a much better marshal than the current person I have. So you... I'm actually going to grant him the title. Grant landed title. Hopefully this won't come back to bite me in the butt. It probably will. Grant landed title. We're going to say the... Oh, we can't usurp it. We're going to have to just give him the counties. We're going to have to give him Cadillac. We're going to have to give him Traverse. Yes. And we're going to have to give him... Michilimackinac. Interesting. Michilimackinac. Okay, we'll send that off. And once we usurp the title, then we can give him the title of the whole region. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make him not... Yep, we got a defensive pact opposing me. Commander, yep, there we go. So we'll have to let that cool off a little bit. What we're going to do is we are going to change out my Marshal for this guy. Because he is way better. Need a new commander. Need new venerable elders. Young Erica has finished her education stewardship, evident that she has excelled in her studies. Good. Alright. So we're going to actually go ahead. We're going to end the episode here. We just need to wait for these guys to get out of their wars. Attacking Duke Mugen the Fat and Holy War for home. Okay. Not sure what we're going to do about this guy. Not sure at all. But we'll think about that. We'll come back later. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.